So Genius Hour is an activity that we do every Friday during our 51-minute period, and the activity focuses on empowering students' learning, so they're really working to personalize their learning, but also to take ownership of it. So every year I start Genius Hour with a plan sheet, and this plan sheet really asks them to think about what are the interesting things that they really have a passion for. And so they'll list out all of the things that they're passionate about, and then they go through a list of different ways that they could present their information. So whether that's a PowerPoint or a Prezi or making a video or a demonstration, they can choose what is going to be most applicable to whatever topic they choose. And so that's a plan sheet. That gets them going. And then we integrate Flipboard. Flipboard is an application that we use to curate images, videos, and articles. And I chose Flipboard for Genius Hour because it allows my students to see articles in visual form, but also have these really interesting titles that will hook them to their topic. And so at the very beginning of Genius Hour, it's so important that we're trying to get them to get excited about their topics. And so using Flipboard allows me to do that because they have all of these amazing things that will hook in my students just by looking at titles and images and videos. Do you have the page with the red bookmark in the right-hand corner? Yes. Okay. I would like you, next to that red bookmark, there is a search button. Okay, I would like you to click on that search button, and I want you to put in what topic you're doing for Genius Hour. Remember, Genius Hour is the one that we do that we want to learn about. So I'm going to type in frogs where it says search. Are you looking on the board? Do you see it? So where it says search, I'm going to type frogs. Then there's a little Flipboard icon, that red one. I'm going to click on that. So you do that for whatever your topic is. So type in your topic. Click on the little Flipboard image. Perfect. Okay. Yep. I know. Okay, you're in. Okay. Then it's called a Flipboard because you can flip the pages. So you're going to flip from right to left. So I don't like any of these pages on that were there. And I'm going to flip another one.
I like this one.
So you can flip through those articles.
Whoa.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Once you have written Genius Hour, there is up in the right-hand corner of that box, it says Create. I want you to click on Create. Then you're going to see that your Genius Hour magazine is there.
I will later.
Then you're going to click on your magazine. So mine's checkmarked. Do you see that on the board? If you can see it. It's checkmarked. And then up in the right-hand corner, it says Add. Click on Add. That is now in your Genius Hour magazine folder. So I just saved that article.
Did you see what happened to the Chinese River?
No, I didn't.
It went to GTA. Yeah.
The water's a dye company, a red dye company dumped it into the river.
Dog.
And what happened was when they dumped it into the river, it turned the whole river blood red.
That's disturbing.
But it's not actual blood. It's actually.
I know. I'm just saying it's
It's creepy.
yeah.
But yeah, that's what mine is all about. Polluted waters of China.
Nice topic.
Okay, so you're doing water.
I did go with this. I did do all that.
Okay.
So I don't know what to do for you. I'm so confused.
Okay, so let's go back to the search. That's your water, right?
Yeah.
So I would click here.
That's what.
Okay, so you could always go in here, try some different ones, and you could go to more.
Robotic parrot. Yeah, robotic parrot. Weird.
Water, all things water. And then flip. There you go.
No, that's sweet.
So ninth graders don't have a lot of choice in the classes that they take when they come into high school. They have a lot of required courses that are in their schedule. And so because of that, they don't get to really make choices on their learning. And so Genius Hour is really this chance for them to think about, what is important to them, what are their interests, and what do they want to learn about while they're here. So my students get really excited about Genius Hour. A lot of them come into the class and they are just pumped that it's Friday and it's Genius Hour Day because it's all about personalizing their learning. So they get a chance to really focus on what they're interested in. And so it's been going great. They're always excited to come in. They're even more excited when they get to use Flipboard because it was when we started a new application that most of them hadn't seen. So in 3 months' time, I really see them delving deeper into their Genius Hour projects, so beyond the research point and really curating their presentation and their knowledge so that they can demonstrate that to the rest of their peers. And then I also see them using Flipboard as another tool besides Google and Bing to do some searching.